Let's see which
Bravo to
squads.
ground. We've adjusted our route, marked with blue line.
Yeah.
Vic 1 to ground.
Send it.
You want Vic 1
Teacher
to
left
follow
your channel.
Alpha around?
Yeah, Vic 1 stay with Alpha. The BMP will follow Bravo.
Good copy.
Excuse me, what the fuck?
Bravo, this is BMP. We have smoke generators on this thing for you guys if needed.
Bravo lead to BTR. Can you not skyline? Stick yourself in the valley.
I'm nowhere close to skylining from where the enemies are, so.
Epic.
Yeah, that's a bug with SU-25. It's not gonna stop ever.
Yeah, the moment I got in, it was forward, so I didn't get the prompt to get out, so I just double tapped D. But you know
Well,
what that happened.
that's the problem. Now you have only one left.
Oh, guess I'm not doing jet anymore.
Skelly joined your channel.
Oh yeah, by the way, you can take off from here because it tested.
It is not. Yeah, this is scale. You can disregard CAS.
You only have
I
one
already
jet
lost one.
anyway.
I didn't even leave the aircraft carrier, so.
You're supposed to only have one fixed wing anyway.
Be advised, we've seen some enemy entrenchments in the
You have two helicopter pilots and one jet.
so
Slash is no jet pilot.
Couple squads,
Yeah, but he's capping
around,
he JTAC wanted a CAS plane.
Well, he's have to gonna land, and actually he can because I tested this.
Let's get over your call if something starts rolling
Slash
down
he
the
won't be
runway.
able to land?
He will be if he knows how to. But I tested this. I landed like easily, to be fair.
I guess I am taking behind with the
This
nose
is
cannon.
Bravo. We've got
No, no,
eyes on tanks
well,
and
there is
hangars.
another SU-25. Yeah, you can take
You know what?
it.
Give me an Mi-28 and give me an AI. Let's do this again.
No,
You have
you don't get a
visual on
Mi-28.
enemy squads with
Was I too
AT on
effective
the
that time?
end of the runway to your west.
Oh, you're supposed to only have fucking rocket pods, my dude. Of course. Rocket pods.
Oh, rocket pods and what?
Rocket pods and bombs for any helicopter and all that.
Oh, that's fine.
Enemies are alerted. Everyone open fire. Stop your assault.
Are you gonna? Can you actually get rid of the toes? I think you can you?
Yeah, I can. I just need to.
It's the furthest one, because you already know that.
This is BMP.
I'm gonna go back to the other carriers if
Vic
anyone
1,
needs backup.
engaging targets on the runway.
Good copy.
It's the unarmed one over there.
In the end of a runway on the left side. There's an Mi-24. There's a nose cannon.
2 is going to engage unknown tank on the far side of the runway.
Oh, there it is.
Officially left your channel.
You're advised on infantry. There are shotguns on the runway that are not very happy.
BMP, this is ground, fall back to the south and go into the airfield from the west side of that mountain.
Copy, we were engaging you. Sorry, keep going down now.
Připraven na rozkaz. Podle rozkazu.
Alpha to ground, we're currently engaging units on the south side of the airfield.
Teacher joined your channel.
Good copy.
Hmm?
Do a TP12 because I crashed.
Sick. You're in the same squad, right? Oh, you're a squad lead. Sick.
Vic 1 dealing with it
Fucking
now.
where is Alpha? Good question. Back in like AC. Right.
Probably in the open.
Sick.
Potvrzuju, jdem na věc.
happened to teacher? Hello again.
Okay, priority targets for the BMPs. There is a Shilka sitting at the middle of the runway.
Przesunę na pozycję.
Engaging, wait one. Good copy, vehicle ready. Shilka decrued.
Czekam na rozkaz. Przesunę na pozycję. Czekam na rozkaz.
Yeah, I must be aware there is a T80/T70 on the east side of the runway break. Yeah, you can see it.
Muszę. Przyprawen.
Arma says be aware from the current tank being engaged. Northeast, 500 meters, enemy is Shilka. Marked on map with ZSU.
Podle rozkazu.
Why did they abandon it? It's completely fine. Never mind.
This is big one. T80
Odwrócił.
deployed.
Jem na wierzch.
Cover.
Odwrócił. Jem na wierzch. Odwrócił. Jem na wierzch.
Alpha, be advised, you're kind of shooting at us. Bravo is on kill on the east of the runway.
Przesunę na
Said
pozycję.
last one time Shilka is currently fleeing southeast from the hangars.
Please take care of it. Is running towards Charlie's position.
Podle rozkazu.
Alpha, you have enemies pushing south down the runway on the west side of the
Przesunę
runway.
na pozycję.
About a squad.
Charlie to ground.
Podpracują. Jem na wierzch. Odwrócił. Jem na wierzch.
Alpha, ceasefire on the east side of the runway.
Przesunę na pozycję.
This is Grand 7.
Podle rozkazu. Podle rozkazu.
Good copy, Alpha. Currently there seems to be a cure up or something coming in from like direct east. Charlie, what's your current location?
Podle rozkazu.
Okay, Charlie, be advised you have a T-72 to your east, at the belt, or under the mountain.
Podle rozkazu.
A good
BMP
copy.
to high.
High copies.
I'm trying to repair this BMP. I've got a toolkit, but I don't have the option.
So weird. Okay.
Thank you. BMP to Falcon. Where do you want me to put you up?
I mean, I have to get a ram first, so.
Copy. I'll head back to the LZ.
Mám cíl, můžu pálit.
This is Bravo pushing into the right side of the runway, following towards the buildings.
Teacher left your channel.
Do not push into the airfield. Currently airstrike coming in on the hangars.
Přesun na pozici.
Be alert. Tank active north side of the airfield.
Be advised, enemy ZSU moves into the hangars. Right. Currently at 2 times squad patrol mark, east of ZSU mark.
Přesun na pozici. Čekám na rozkaz.
Okay, airstrike is complete. Squads are free to move in. Well, it's long range with rockets, what are you gonna do? Good copy, be advised, there's a D-34 currently driving southwest from the hangar field with tanks and stuff. Right, it's currently direct east from the hangars with the AN2s.
Hi to pilots. There's supposed to be only one fixed wing pilot and 2 helicopter pilots, not the other way around.
Skelly in your channel timed out.
Přesun na pozici. Přesun na pozici.
D-34 down.
Podle rozkazu.
Skelly joined your channel.
Podle rozkazu.
Okay, Charlie, be advised, there is a T-72 to your southeast below the mountain.
Copy that, southeast.
Good copy. Enemy QRF.
Be advised, I don't have any heavy AT in my squad, so
Podle rozkazu.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll just work with
Jdem
it.
na věc.
BMP, this is ground.
Go for BMP.
There is a ZSU between the hangar buildings north. Can you get eyes on it?
Good copy. Moving to repositioning.
Alright.
BMP, be advised, ZSU mark red is active.
Excuse me, what?
Hey, Holly. I mean, Mirrorwell, sorry.
Jdem na věc.
Yeah?
One of the rocket, two of the rocket bars are tied to the gun are not the driver, I mean pilot, so I can't even use them.
Oh shit. Might have not changed that. Which where is the chopper? Where is the chopper to change? Caleb?
What?
Oh, is it the Falcons one? Yeah.
Good
It was
copy, I see the moving in.
KOM.
Break.
I think. No, one of them was
there's an
KOM, the
enemy
other one
squad
I have no
flanking
idea.
No, I
Charlie's
mean-
position from the northeast.
In what chopper, buddy? I found it sick. I need to change the pilot.
It's the
So where
one in the
fuck
middle of
is
the
that
runway.
thing?
Disregard last. Charlie's direct north coming in.
I can
All for
rearm at
pilots
least.
now. It's all for
Good cover
pilot
ground,
now.
I see them. They're far out there.
Okay.
This is JTEC too high.
This is high.
I can rearm. but I
Can
can't
pilots
change
land
pilot.
on the airfield when captured?
Yes.
Also R&R then.
It will be there.
This is Bravo. We're trying to push the apartment building now.
Presa una posizione.
This is Vic 1. We are blowing it up.
Come out for pilots. I only have 4. Yeah, they're still only for yeah, 1. Not 4.
BS6, Arma, jet advised enemy jet strike take off.
Slash, you left your channel.
Czekam na rozkaz. Muszę.
Good copy, Tango is cooling up. That bit advised BS25 down here.
Teacher joined your channel.
Be advised, Tango heading up.
Be advised, Bravo is now just underneath the apartment building. Don't fire on.
Good copy, Bravo.
Teacher left your channel.
This is Vic 1. Plane shut down.
Good job.
This is Vic 1. Requesting permission to just blow up every plane in the hangars.
Good copy, blow everything up. From now, 4 Alpha up north. Alpha is in contact with an enemy squad at the end of the runway to the north.
Muszę. Potwierdzę. Dem na wiec. Potwierdzę. Dem na wiec. Presa una posizione.
Charles, ground, VA, 6 report.
Structure armor storage is cooking off.
Charles ground, be advised that enemy squad level 0 north. We've taken out all RPG members of the squad. Squad is very slowed down.
Podpracuju, jdem na věc. Готов действовать.
Good job this ground. There's nothing else you can do from up here. Stop moving behind Bravo and have to clear the area.
Podpracuju,
Good copy.
jdem na věc.
Outcast was kicked from the server.
Podle rozkazu. Podpracuju, jdem na věc.
Charlie to Victor.
Čekám na rozkaz. Můžem. Potvrzuju, jdem na věc. Přesun na pozici.
Charlie to Victor.
Hi. This is Victor. How may I help you?
That T-72, do you want to take care of it now?
I mean, I just got back, but sure.
It's to the direct east in the middle of the open, so if you get on the hill, you should be able to see it.
They're not gonna call out an enemy SU-25? Gag.
Yep, good build, try and build.
Charles to ground, be advised, Mazcaz, SU-25 hit us.
This is Bravo. We're moving on to the HQ building in the runway.
Slushy joined your channel.
We don't get new planes.
You do? What, did you crash?
The SU-25 got hit by
Můžem.
fixed wing over the carriers.
Big oof.
Very big.
Charlie.
Cabin DC literally like a minute before that.
But yeah, well, you have spare MiG-29s. SU-25 is hard to replace because it's gonna move instantly. Also, you're supposed to only have one fixed wing anyway, so...
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
I told you this multiple times in 7 on 50, but then you got shut down, so I stopped caring.
Where's this T-72
Alright, I'll
that's
go
in the
ahead
field?
and,
Is it by the road?
Yeah, if you need
I'm
a
not-
SU-25, I can give you a SU-25, I just need
Because if it's
to...
by the
Slushy,
road,
you
it's
go
been
ahead and do
dead
that. I'll
since
go
we
ahead and
started
grab
attack.
a helicopter.
No, it's direct east from our current
Because SU-25 needs to
position in the
be
middle of the desert next to some
dragged,
rocks.
otherwise it's gonna move instantly and you'll have to jump in.
Distance?
Oh yeah, Holy, by the way, the Hind still only 40 rockets, not 80.
Well,
Okay, BMP was just buzzed by an issue.
Also, we can't do
Whatever.
much against those jets.
Oh yeah, but
jets? Yeah, that's why you have cap.
A bit like there seems to be two in the aircraft. We'll try to get a cap on it. Scratch one.
Well, it did kill a MiG-29.
Připraven.
Charlie to Victor, do you see the T-72?
No.
Okay.
This is Vic 1. We have a possible enemy CAS in the air, circling southwest of the airfield.
Yeah. That has been hit now. 2 missiles at least.
Charlie to Victor, the tank is currently shooting at us.
I'm pretty sure that's it.
BMP-3, try and look for it. I'm going to go engage this BMP-2 that's trying to flank us.
Oh, it's going so slow. Yeah, that's dead.
Advise SU-25 down. It's going to be just gliding southwest to northeast.
Be advised, bunch of urban camera BMPs coming in from the east. There's up to 5.
Enemy hind coming in from the east.
Be advised, Charlie can't deal with that. We don't have any AA.
Charlie, just fall back southwest from the mountain if possible.
Good copy. We'll see if we can get one guy up. The rest of the team is dead.
Przesunę na pozycję. Przesunę na pozycję.
Negative. BMP, Victor 2 cannot field repair BMP. It's our BMP crew bar. By the sounds of it, I think the BMP 3 just died. Air, wave off, wave off, wave off, wave off, right on top of them. Hands down.
Is it the BMP in front of me? No, that one's friendly. Okay.
Yep, you went over it. So you literally went into its gun site.
Falcon left
it's
your
not
channel.
showing up on
Falcon
CTAB.
joined your channel.
Don't you see that it's gay?
Yeah, CTAB would have saved me if I did what I was thinking of doing. Get that kill.
This is ground sister.
Oh, they're so gonna die if they hole up in a building.
What?
They're holding up in a building. They're so gonna die. If the building
I'll just go
explodes.
to the other aircraft and wait for people that won't be coming and then go alt tab or some shit.
I mean, I can replace your Mi-24, it's fine. That's the point. You had the P variant, right? The gun in front. Oh, and he's not here. Or...
Send it, Bravo. I also got to be advised there's an enemy BMP south of the hangars, about 100 meters.
Hey, Caleb, you know I can replace your Mi-24P because it's absolutely fine.
Good copy.
I didn't hear you. What?
I can replace your Mi-24P.
Give me all the P's.
Because you have a lot of Mi-24s, it's just they're not Ps. I can give you P instead. It's fine.
Oh, BMP just got shreked.
Yeah,
So I'll just do what I always do. If it's not on CTAB, it's gonna die.
Wow.
Ожидаю ваших приказов.
Is it on the other aircraft carrier?
Repair.
It's on the aircraft carrier, yeah. This is an LHD.
think I can just get you all in an Orca. That one's faster.
Bravo's all dead, according to one of the guys in Bravo.
Right, one more Mi-24P on the carrier.
Heinz going to an Orca. We have a lot of reinserts.
Oh, he's out of range. Great.
Automatically gives us a toolkit, but not fucking.
No, we can't use it. We don't know how to. We just know how to drive a fucking thing.
Charlie can maybe support you guys. We're coming from the west now.
Advice, Charlie's location is being overrun by T-72. It's gonna be on top of the mountain at 133 soon.
What the fuck?
Charlie, are you still alive, man?
Yeah, we ran west down the mountain.
Good copy. Do you have any AP?
We have seen killer.
Okay, yeah, that's not gonna be enough.
Oh, never mind. We have 260.
Crew team found our RPG, but I don't see this thing.
Good copy. It's currently right behind the mountain, the southeast of Charlie's position marking now with the T-72 mark.
Can you get a hold of Uruguay?
No.
What?
I have one man alive over there.
Do we know if there are any other vehicles in the airfield that can commandeer and take it? Or no?
What happened, Holo? Well, you're fine now, so.
Bravo, if you're here, go ahead and use up.
I see the T-72. It's in the middle of the runway. Do we have a vehicle by any chance that we can use? Because there is a flipped over tank right here, and if I can unflip it, then I can kill it.
Okay. Yeah, that T-72 at the runway is active.
Check out.
Yeah, well, could you send me?
You're here, you look fine. What happened?
I mean, I spawned and I got fucked.
Falcon left your channel.
This is
Weird?
Falcon joined your channel.
Yeah. Well,
I hear.
Copy. What is the possibility of getting new Vics for the Vic crew at the LZs?
LZ Kirov, what vehicles?
I'll ask. Give me a second.
LZ Marsh.
LZ Marsh. Let me determine vehicles.
BMP2.
Give me a second, Scale. Let me see if I can get it.
BMP2s, LZ Marsh 1 times.
Charlie's ground trying to get into the airfield for Bravo. Heal when possible.
Copy that. We're moving in currently. Be advised that we're only 3 guys.
Also be aware of BMP to the east.
Copy. The BMP to the east is dead. All the QRF BMPs are dead.
Confirm friendly BMP coming over the mountains now.
No. And that would be a new BMP that I never knew about.
Yeah, good copy. A new hostile BMP on the east mountains.
BMP is at LZ.
I also be advised there is an active T-72 on the runway.
SU-25 air asset.
I could, but it's not in the air or something's going on.
Victor's to high.
This is Bravo SL reinserting south of the airfield.
Okay, all forces be advised. Currently we're limited to a single when it's going to capture break. We'll have to take care of that tank ourselves. That I might take don't get it.
Wonderful. Vic Crew 2's BMP is still alive. It's just unrepairable because I can't field repair it.
That's a bug in the mission. I can repair it for you.
Well, it's out of fuel, so it's practically useless. I was going to try and repair the fuel tank, but I couldn't.
That's also gonna be fixed. Where is it?
This is Bravo. We've got a whole bunch of elements reinserting, but if there's any elements still alive, they're in the HQ compound.
All the BMPs died because they were died. I don't understand why you would fucking drive along the fucking airfield and sit one click out. Fuck me.
What's that? That's a teacher.
So fucking annoyed. Just shit on all the tanks, but no. Let's just get killed.
This is air to high.
This is high.
Possibility of us getting a rearm crate or an arsenal. Air can bring it in if you need it.
Possibility of it happening where?
At the airfield, I'm assuming.
You can bring it in. Just land any transport chopper. It's gonna appear.
Copy. Will do.
Mind that explosion, Arma being Arma.
This was the high.
This is high.
Could we please have a BMP2 brought to LC March?
You had it brought to LC March.
That was the second crew.
And they only requested one BMP.
Do we still have the BTR?
Alright, which one?
Wasn't there a single BTR ATA?
Well, you can get a BTR. Sure, I'll bring it in.
Vic Crew 1 is Vic Crew 2. That second BMP is going to be left for you at the airfield, so it was used to take a squad out. Sorry.
Okay, Alpha Bravo Charlie, this is ground. Have the compounds to our east been secured?
Charlie has no idea.
Air to high, we're gonna go ahead and load up one arsenal. We can't drag it out, but
yes,
do you
yes,
want
I
to
got
just
you.
count it, or are you gonna drag it over to the helicopter and swing
just
load it?
land it and it's gonna appear.
Copy, understood.
Hey, Vic 1, you see that BMP that just drove past you?
Hey, fam.
That's yours. I don't know where he's going with it. Wait, one.
Bravo is going to go clear these bunkers to the northeast of the airfield.
Break, be advised, active NPT southeast, go boy.
This is air. What the fuck is he?
Be advised, we just lost our second BMP at MB2 Southeast.
Distance southeast. Thank you.
What did they think is gonna happen? Oh, yeah, I was super retarded, so yeah.
Pick 1 to Vic 2.
Hi.
Where did that BMP go?
Where that cook-off is, because he found an MBT.
Nice.
Yeah, the BMP is disabled again. Yes, we do.
This is Bravo, ETA on resupply.
Soon. It'll be by the MIA.
Hey, Alpha Bravo, when you guys aren't FUBAR, can I get a medic to the BMP? I'll come to you, because Xander is FUBAR.
Negative, that is Vic 1.
Victor 2 to Scally, I'll come in now. 1 moment. I was wrong, man. I'm assuming you're at the little compound behind the hangar.
This is Bravo, currently resupplying at LT. Good way.
Copy. Do we have a vehicle resupply out? Might have.
There's a repair bureau here. I don't know about ammo though.
Fair enough.
It is repair and rearm and refuel. It's everything.
Ожидаю ваших приказов.
Falcon left your channel.
Ожидаю указаний.
Falcon joined your
Ожидаю
channel.
ваших приказов. Ожидаю указаний. Готов. Ожидаю указаний. Приправы. Check out.
Where's that AAA wheel?
Fuck's sake, keep dying.
Alright, Bravo is fully resupplied.
Pick up Bravo. Alpha Charlie, also let me know once you guys are done.
Приправы на розказ.
BMP had an issue. It wasn't me, I was braking and the thing turned.
Пришел на позиции.
Okay, so all units, the resupply vehicle is to the south hangar.
Very well.
Yeah. What did you say?
When do we get the chance to use MBTs?
Probably next stop, but if you decide to push push in the main line from now, you get the NBTs. You secure the beachhead so you can get them brought in.
Big point too high.
Wait a sec. This is high.
Are there any possibility for Vic resupply in the airfield?
You already have Vic resupply in the airfield.
Good copy.
It was already called on the radio.
It's the Ural next to the hangars.
Hi, Hurley.
Hello. Quick question, Mirwell. I'm unable to repair with the repair vehicle over by the carrier.
Sec. Which is needed? Oh, MI8?
Is it the MI8 maybe?
Repaired and refueled and rearmed. Weird shit. I was able to do all of it. Interesting. Fucking Slashy taking out my planes.
Is Slushy on the opposing force then?
No, he's on your side.
What, he's just blowing them up?
Yeah, he's blowing up enemy planes, obviously. Just
Well, that's
it's
his
my
job, though,
planes.
isn't it?
Yeah, but he's supposed to get at least a bit fucked. I don't know. Jesus. Gonna be sending strike squadrons specifically on Slashy now.
Did you say you're going to put the MBTs on the beachhead?
Well,
Alright,
your vehicle
the
crew?
next thing we're going to do is we're going to move out to take the
Alright.
northernmost
What
city.
MBT do you need?
Alpha, you will ride in the BMP-2 and Charlie, and Bravo will load in the
You have
BTR.
T90 SA, you have T72 B3,
can we
the
all
newest.
fit in?
We'll get a T90 then.
Never mind.
You get T90. Sick. So you're gonna get this.
Sweet.
Be warned, BTR-80 has 8 seats.
Good copy, Bravo, get in the BTR, the rest will get in the BMP.
Out of curiosity, I don't suppose
Wait.
it's like cheating.
Hi to vehicle crew. Since you captured the airfield, you have your heavy assets be brought in the airfield, which includes tanks. So you can request tanks now.
Hey, BTR, just so you know, there is a second BMP. It's just disabled. Just have to repair it
I was
and
going to
fuel
ask,
it.
could you
Yeah.
spawn that tank and then
It's the
teleport me
7th time
over
I've
because
said it.
I'm going to be here.
Alright, sick.
Good copy.
Gonna teleport you inside it. What's your name again?
Sander.
Bravo is all mounted in BTR.
Boom.
Good copy, Bravo.
What the actual fuck happens?
Bravo, our ride decided to need a repair. We're gonna be right behind you.
Charlie's all mounted.
Vic Crew 2 will come back once we drop off the infantry for the
Zope
T80
joined your
or
channel.
T90, whatever that is.
Potvrzuju, jdem na věc.
Zope left your channel.
BMP2's moving out.
Yep, roughly follow the green line if you feel safe.
BTR following suit.
Wait, or the green line?
You have no idea how high you were, and you would literally take the rest of the op to go down, so I took the liberty to save you.
BTR, I would not recommend driving right behind me. This is a clown car. If it
Do you want
explodes,
TP to carry her or something?
It's going to be very humanly.
Sick.
What the fuck was that? I literally took a notification of
Yeah,
a missile.
copy.
Not even a second pass. I couldn't even get my finger.
Since you were so good at taking out my jets, I sent a jet specifically to target you. Anyway, I'm teleporting you to LHD. You're gonna be inside the Ural. Just get out of it.
Sure. Five check.
Čekám. Podle rozkazu.
Falcon left your channel.
Enemies is you to the southeast inside the compound.
Falcon joined your channel.
Připraven. Přesun na pozici. Čekám na rozkaz. Podle rozkazu.
Okay, there's an enemy SU-25 flying over.
Může. Přesun na pozici. Čekám. Přesun na pozici. Čekám na rozkaz. Potvrzuju. Jdem na věc.
That's an enemy SU northeast.
Podle rozkazu. Potvrzuju, jdem na věc. Podle rozkazu. Podle rozkazu. Potvrzuju, jdem na věc.
Čekám na rozkaz. Enemy BMP, northeast.
Falcon left your channel.
BMP there. Charlie.
This is Bravo. We have an enemy infantry on the road between Alpha Smart and Charlie Smart. We're engaging you now.
Yeah,
Falcon joined your channel.
Alpha BMP is going doing Tokyo drift up the hill. This is command, or ground command. Keep on your line for BMP. Ground will help for the wound.
Podle rozkazu. Potvrzuju, jdem na věc. Potvrzuju,
TSB, go on. Okay, if you want to trade, now's the time.
Podle rozkazu.
Phase 2. Coming out to you.
Potvrzuju. Jdem na věc. Připraven.
Falcon left your channel.
Podle rozkazu.
Falcon joined your channel.
Přesun na pozici. Podle rozkazu. Přesun na pozici. Potvrzuju. Jdem na věc. Přesun na pozici.
Alpha and Bravo, Cipro.
Bravo is up. We're moving along the road towards our previous marked distant point.
Yeah, just move on those marks and come and hold the BMPs.
That's correct. We're following Alpha along the jungle.
Přesun na pozici. Podle rozkazu.
Bit of that currently to your south, there are hostiles on the hill. Okay, go.
Готов действовать. Ясно. Приступаю.
Falcon left your channel. Falcon joined your channel.
Weird. Vacant placing. Maybe
Falcon left your channel.
instantly.
Так точно.
Falcon joined your channel.
Muszę.
Okay, BMP, just
Falcon
stay
left
behind
your
the
channel.
infantry, support them and move up.
Falcon joined your channel.
Charlie, SL back on that.
Idem na to. Konec.
Hey, High Command.
This is fine.
High Command, I know we're the Russians, but I think the tank is supposed to come with shells, not without.
Be advised, danger close air.
By
start
all
coming
means,
in
it
from
has
the
all
west.
shells because ammo is completely full.
There is no ammo in this thing, boss.
I'll give you a new one.
Yeah, I don't have any reload options on this thing. It is entirely Winchester. Thank you.
BMP, be advised, there is an hostile squad northwest on top of the hills. Mark around red smoke. Should be to direct west.
Idem na to, konec. Čekám. Přesun na pozici.
Okay, BMB is just 200 meters northwest from the last point. North 100 meters.
Přesun na pozici.
Good copy.
Čekám na
Should
rozkaz.
we ignore last? Keep with the infantry, I think they're dead.
Může. Podle rozkazu.
Yes, they just did that.
Idem na to, konec.
Bravo is currently pushing into the town northeast. We'll see if we can stop that tank.
AI is really good. Holy fuck.
Shots to ground, be advised, we're going to be moving on green line.
Podle rozkazu.
Copy. Yeah, but there's a hostile Mi-24 to the southwest, or southeast flying over now. BMP-2 to your direct southwest. Hostile.
Podle rozkazu.
And they again crashed.
Good hit, tail rotor down.
Is that from the fast mover right there?
Negative, hostile fast mover. So currently air support is going to be limited unless we take it out.
Bravo to Alpha, if you're getting the north, my guys will take the south.
Připraven na rozkaz. Přesun na pozici.
BMP to Alpha, what's the status on that enemy armor? Good copy.
Let's say again from the T-90 SH southwest.
We got a friendly T-90 coming in, southwest, you said?
Jdem na věc. Připraven na rozkaz. Podle rozkazu.
This is Bravo, we got contact southeast.
BMP-2 sending its eyes over that ridge.
This is BMP-2 negative, you cannot see them.
До приказа. Ясно, приступай.
Bravo is engaging infantry to the southeast. They're in the next compound over from the town.
Точно.
BMP-2 engaging.
Potvrzuju, jdem na věc.
Butterface left your channel.
Muže, podle rozkazu. Připraven. Přesune na pozici.
Falcon left your channel. Falcon joined your channel.
Potvrzuju, jdem na věc.
From BP, you have entered contact to the southeast of you currently in that compound there.
Copy. Those friendlies moving in from the southwest of that compound.
Potvrzuju, jdem na věc.
Charlie's moving in on the southeastern compound currently.
Copy that. From Bravo, come support.
Alpha, this is ground. How does things look inside the town? Yeah, good copy. Did not catch town clear. Only catch the compound southeast. Alright, once you guys are there, you can also drop on towards southeast.
Actually says you're a dick.
This is Bravo pushing into the compound from the northwest.
Charlie to ground.
Send it.
Is any other squads coming southeast to this compound we're currently at?
Good copy. Alpha and Bravo are both moving in from the north.
Thank you, we need some support.
Oh shit. Well, that's the police gun.
Potvrzuju, jdem na věc.
T9 to this is ground. We have hostiles to the west of the town. Can you engage? Copy. Scanning.
Жду приказа.
This is Bravo, we've secured the compound.
Жду приказа. Так точно.
For fuck's sake.
They're okay.
Charlie,
Gingerbread
we got a
left your
couple
channel.
guys down, but we're holding our own.
Ground, I believe most of the contacts are down, but they're not all dead. Fell back behind the hill.
Potvrzuju, jdem na věc.
Okay, Alpha. Bravo and Charlie load up in the BMP. Regroup at the town.
Copy that, we just need to get one of our guys up and Charlie will be over at the BMP.
Good copy.
Čekám na rozkaz.
Yeah, we're gonna have to work on that unless they can all fit in the BMP.
Жду. Přesune na pozici.
Wait, what?
Прекрасно, приступаем. Так точно.
Right, we're going to do this interestingly. T90, I need you to move to the question mark southwest of the town break. BMP2, I need you to ferry Bravo and Charlie to the question mark, and once they're over there, the infantry will start to push with the T90. After that, the BMP will fetch Alpha, and then they'll move them into the AF.
T90, oh, never mind, eyes on.
BMP
Так точно.
Be advised, Bravo's under contact at this compound.
Come inside or outside?
Both. They're on the southeast side of the compound exterior.
Good copy. Out of the fence northwest, we have hostiles coming in. Good copy. We have fire coming in from the northwest forest. T90, I need you back here.
This is not my plan, this is my driver's plan.
Oh, good. Alpha needs support. We have hostiles coming from north, 2 squads from the church.
We have a RC'd 18 man to the northeast. Please kill him before he shoots us.
Hello?
What?
No, Mirwell. I do not like PvP. Put that RPG away.
This is BMP, engaging targets by the church north.
Good. Bravo, Charlie, your mobile, stop moving back into town.
Currently in contact, Charlie's currently in contact with some enemies east. We'll deal with it.
Bravo's gonna hold this compound for now and get medical up.
Cover.
Falcon is being scared with 1 RPG and probably one of the most modern tanks we have. And yes, what?
T9
First of all, would you give another capplane Dewey to that first one that I lost?
Mark your location. I want you to hold and keep your eyes southeast.
I can, yeah, I'll give you more.
Yeah, copy. We were
Make
dealing with a
29s.
RPG trigger happy
Yeah,
Zeus.
same.
On our way
Second
now.
of all, how is it that only when I literally have to go because it's not my choice, then there's enemy plane?
I literally choose random, so... This
Just
time it
let
happened
it
you
out.
were taking off and you were fucked. That was funny.
Yeah, I landed because I had to go, and literally then I hear people screaming that there's enemy plane, so I literally just took off. Which is bad because I
Sangria.
had to go.
And after that, the behind with the nose gun. Thank you. Sorry.
Жду приказов.
This is BMP. We see several infantry heading into the woods north. Good copy.
Готов.
This is BMP. How are you doing, Bravo?
Bravo is good. We're currently holding this compound looking east.
Out for ground, sit rep.
Жду приказов.
Copy.
Ясно, приступаю.
Okay, I'll pull back into the town and also BMP move to the town.
T90 is an overwatch position.
Copy, keep your eyes south and east.
Soldier ground, you want us to move into town?
I repeat. Who move?
Charlie.
Charlie Bravo also pull back into the town. Alpha load in the BMP and take them to the question mark.
Copy that.
What do you want Bravo doing?
You're also mounting up in the BMP if you make it in time.
Жду приказов.
T90 to ground, how copy?
Жду распоряжений.
Send it.
That other take to this town marker, it's deader than Pripyat.
Чекаем на рассказ.
There's not even a soul inside that town.
Ясно, приступаем.
Yeah, confirm there's absolutely nothing living in there.
I confirm, unless they're wearing anti-thermal rape protection, there's nothing in that town.
Copy.
Falcon left your channel.
This is BMP2. We are at ground position as ordered.
Falcon joined your channel.
Check out.
BMP2 just move a bit to the northwest of the hill. Let's get out there. T9 get mark your new location for a check out the someone's down.
Copy, we're in pretty good overwatch position for that town right now. We're watching it, nothing there.
Keep it in.
There we go, just stay over there.
Am clear, můžu pálit.
Repeat last orders for Bravo.
Move into the town and board the BMP.
Hey, firm. Alright, we're walking to the town and boarding the BMP.
It's a silent. Oh, there we go.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Okay, Alpha Bravo both gonna mount up in the BMP. Charlie will come with ground and then help him.
BMP, moving to Bravo.
Mam clear, můžu pálit.
BMP, we are in the field between the compound and Mirror.
Advise enemy SC-25 circling.
Friendly bird or bad bird? Question mark.
Bad, not friendly.
Oh, copy bad bird.
Also hostile. Bravo just quickly mounts up, and once Alpha and Bravo are in, just drive down to the street station.
Bravo's all in.
Jem na to, konec.
Caleb joined your channel.
This is BMP, moving to question mark.
Copy, kill that MI-24 away. Okay.
On it.
Charlie and Graham to stop this. T9.
I'm gonna take out the
Oh, I think it already
this
happened.
happens. Oh my god. Good. It stopped. Yeah, I need to take out the Rigless. Imagine this in a tank. Jesus, shut up. I think I need to kill myself to stop this. Alright, I think it stopped.
Caleb left your channel.
Okay, so Alpha and Bravo, this is ground.
Potvrzuju, jdem na věc.
Seems that Petrovis is clear, so just this man outside of it. Quickly clear and start moving towards the southern objective.
Přesun na pozici. Potvrzuju, jdem na věc.
Bravo copies.
Podle rozkazu.
T9 to this ground.
Hola.
Are you still the old Overwatch? Friendly forces, you got some kind of armored vehicle coming in from your northeast?
That's an A from ground. We're stuck in a bush watching the next town.
Good complete. Seems there's an Cure coming in
Caleb
from the
joined
church
your
again,
channel.
up north in the town.
Frame rates? What the fuck?
Sounds like they got a BMP in there as well.
I just decided to take a shit.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Ясно, приступаем.
Ground forces, you guys took out the anti-air site in Petrovis. There's still one in Vidlakov.
Repeat, Mark.
1A site in Petrovis, one in Vidlakov.
Copy, cleared out.
Copy. The one in Petrovis is direct southeast.
Czekam na rozkaz. Czekam.
T90, this is ground. Where are you?
Czekam.
Overwatch point?
You're
The
at
old
the
Overwatch
old.
point still?
Yeah.
Připraven.
Can you see into the town? Can you kill stuff in it?
Podle rozkazu.
Again, I don't see anything in the town.
Good copy. Can you look south? There is a Shilka that's currently bothering Alpha and Bravo by the road.
Yeah, wait, one, we're moving to engage it.
Alpha Bravo, be advised there's an enemy squad coming in from your southeast across the hill. SD9, keep your eyes on the old village, there's a DMV driving around somewhere over there.
Okay, we're gonna move to the hill northwest of the town and we're checking.
Fuck. BMP2, this is ground. If possible, pull back north. You're getting eyes on the enemy squad coming in from the east.
This is BMP2, negative, about fuel tank has been done.
Good copy. T90, there is a large infantry squad currently to east of Alpha and Bravo. Engage, please.
Dr. Brown.
Podle rozkazu. Přesun na pozici.
Dr. Brown. Right, T90, there's a hostile BMP or something here, not firing missiles at you.
Přesun na pozici.
Yeah,
Podle rozkazu. Potvrzuju, jdem na věc. Tak точно.
T90's ground, you set to the north, correct? Correct. Might pull back down the hill once it launches the missile. Copy. To be advised, you have to land. So pull back over the mountains to the south or engage the BMP once it comes over.
Potvrzuju, jdem na věc. Potvrzuju, jdem na věc. Potvrzuju, jdem na věc. Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Ясно, приступаем.
Do I see JTAC?
Hi.
Hey, what's going on inside from recon?
Copy that. Charlie, we're heading to BMP2 position. If you get near.
Připraven. Potvrzuju, jdem na věc.
Charlie, reinforce off the Bravo.
Copy that. Moving now.
Přesun na pozici.
Falcon left your channel.
Čekám na rozkaz.
Falcon joined your channel.
That BMP dropping down here.
Yeah, I'm done with relocating.
Potvrzuju, jdem na věc. Přesun na pozici.
It's about to end.
The south, keep your eyes to the south, please.
Here. Nogova.
Do I see ground?
Send it.
Okay, McRae, so you're still up, nice.
Přesun na pozici.
Oh, yeah.
Falcon left your channel. Falcon joined your channel.
Sadly, everyone except you died.
Oh, I'm not.
Připraven na rozkaz.
Be advised, enemy
Podle rozkazu.
something to the south of town.
Charlie's coming up on other squad's position now.
Get right to the secondary BMP to the north. Yeah, our engine's that way one.
Come on, it's fully operational, fuckers.
Podle rozkazu.
Lima left your channel.
I got eight
Potvrzuju.
shields left.
Jdem na věc.
There's also NVT to your southeast. Nick, you're not coming here. Hey, we can also make a laminal in Arma from them.
Rigby Lancer was kicked from the server.
I've been advised that whatever T variant on the road is still active.
This is Bravo. We're currently 5 strong.
Copy, Bravo.
Falcon left your channel.
If you're active, flank around from the east, try to get island inside of town. Enemies are moving on us.
Přesun na pozici.
Going next up.
Falcon joined your channel.
Podle rozkazu.
Falcon left your channel. Kalen left your Falcon joined your channel.
Be advised, 290 gunners hit. Apparently, we're getting currently out. A tank shot me. Yeah, fuck me too.
There's at least 2 squads
Přesun na
from the
pozici.
southeast, Bravo, and flank northeast.
Is the cannon still working? No, I don't think so.
T90 is engine disabled and track disabled. We're starting down there.
Potvrzuju. Jdem na věc.
Got the BMP
Ken
down.
Black in your channel timed out.
T90 to high.
Ken Black joined your channel.
You can see here, we're going to by now.
King of Kings in your channel timed out.
I'm just too lazy to repair. Oh well, they blew up. It's
Charlie
not what I
to
wanted,
ground, be
actually.
advised.
King of Kings joined your channel.
Moved on Charlie's current pass, about 100 meters out south.
Falcon left your channel.
Good copy.
Never mind a BMD.
Oh, they have finally have choppers out. We're able to just destroy tanks.
Yeah, because the friendly birds were in the process of getting the enemy birds down.
Podpracuju, jdem na věc. Přesun na pozici.
Do we still have any eyes on Arma? Charlie, can you get inside the town from the east?
It's a bit of an open field.
And they have a very defensive position, so you should be able to pull them. Kill him.
Так точно. Ясно, приступай.
You know what? Forget they existed.
Jump to ground, be advised. Enemy tank southeast on the other side of town.
You are supposed to be
enemy
able to
MP3.
repair them, and yes, you are.
Good copy.
Oh, I heard you got laid earlier, Holobrain. You got fucked by the carrier.
Big cruise to high.
Přesun na pozici.
It's fine.
I haven't talked yet, but I've come from therapy. Can you set me zone?
That BMP, you can't because it's fixed.
All forces in the AO. Stop pulling back northwest.
No, well, it was fixed. Never mind, it's fixed now.
Good copy.
Further copies.
The cruise to high.
Makes you feel better. Everybody but ground.
This is high.
Yeah, the BMP's outfield.
Well, you can't refuel it by yourself now, can you?
Yes. The in the AO.
Podle rozkazu. Podle rozkazu. Podle rozkazu. Podle rozkazu.
I'm a man down. T72 southeast out of town. Yeah, I'm a man down at the moment, so unless I accommodate someone, there's no good for at the moment, I don't think.
Didn't know Forces was into BDSM, but okay.
Bingo for you.
Are we tying them up and putting them in the vehicle?
It should be good for Arma.
Przesunę na pozycję.
I'll jump in.
Leave him, he'll put in next ride.
I can't tie him up because he's not standing.
The op is gonna end really soon anyway. I'm just waiting for the contact to end.
Okay, so I haven't got that much of a view on the town. I can only see the rooftops.
Przesunę na pozycję.
This is Vic Crew 1. We are currently reinserting to the airfield. Are there any vehicles there?
Przyprawy.
Currently, the AO there is a T72 running around.
Przesunę na pozycję.
The crew one's a bit through too. Just bring some fuel.
Depends, but we'll see.
Do we have any ETA on any support assets?
Przesunę na pozycję.
Charles is gone. How many men do you have?
Przesunę na pozycję.
I have in total 5 men up.
Copy. West location are you? Oh, which cardinal direction are you entering from? Copy. Okay, Charlie, I want you to push into those trees we have on the east. Gravel cover them. Okay. Disregard last that. Let's start from the different spot.
Alright, Bravo, hold this position and cover your advance.
Potwierdził, dem na wierzch.
Hey, Wayman. Thanks for follow.
Charge to ground, we found a surrender guy over here. What do you want us to do with it?
What's surrender guy?
Just a random soldier in the middle of the field here, next to the tree.
I'll take care of that.
Przesunę na pozycję.
Okay. I just want you to
This
get
guy.
down. Cover.
Bravo, hold the LZ for now. We're waiting on one guy anyway.
Przesunę na pozycję.
Copy that, Robert.
Run
Moving
faster!
in from the north end of town.
Charlie's in town now.
Get Charlie to southeast. Eyes on.
This is Bravo. We got our last guy pushing on town now.
Yeah.
Ground forces, did you say enemy VMP2 southwestern side of town?
Negative, friendly.
Charge to ground, be advised, we found more surrendered.
Podle rozkazu.
Charlie steers the northeastern end, and Bravo steers the eastern cross-section of the main crossroad.
Bravo copies.
Victory to high.
Potvrzuju, jdem na věc.
This is high.
Could we technically say we repaired this commandeered BMP that is currently sitting at the airfield?
Yeah, but it wouldn't matter. The op is ending.
Potvrzuju, jdem na věc. Potvrzuju, jdem na věc.
This is Bravo. Pushing crossroads now.
Přesun na pozici. Přesun na pozici.
Alright, this is the end. It was supposed to be earlier, but you decided to keep pushing.
Xander joined your channel. King of
Alright.
Kings joined your channel.
1 second before debrief. Frost, Pinky, Prosy, and Pumpkin Xander leave the server.
I've left.
Right, it's only Frost remaining.
Both seem to be AFK.
Yeah, Frost is AFK,
Yeah.
I think.
I'm just kicking.
Oh, server's gonna get restarted anyway.
Right. No more ups happening, so that's a server restart. Right, so for the debrief. I actually wanted you to hold in the first town, objective town you captured, and I actually sent forces against you, but you just ran away. And because on this map EA is a bit fucky, they decided to not pursue you and like fucking scattered everywhere. I had to just delete them and forget about it, but that's how it's supposed to end. You were supposed to just stay in that city, defend from one wave, and opposite would
Well, Kin
end.
Black in your channel
But
timed out.
you decided to push into a different town, so yeah, it went a bit over. Well, yeah, enemy obviously had air assets. You got fucked multiple times for not having cap, and most of the times cap saved you, aka Slashy. There was a decent amount of enemy vehicles because you had helicopters who are designed to deal with the tanks and vehicles in general. To not move on foot, you could have requested just
Well, Kin
transportation.
Black entered your
So
channel.
trucks just would be delivered to you, basically, so you didn't have to run all the way. No, it was decent. There's not many tanks. It's mostly BMPs and
That's true.
infantry. So it was just mechanized mostly.
Map Nero disconnected from your channel.
More infantry, of course, because your vehicles had a tendency to get knocked out. Yeah, I don't know what happened to repairing, changing pylons. I'm gonna check, since I have to make the new mission file anyway for the changes. For the progression, the airfield was taken pretty decently. Although that first SU-25 was not called out for a long time, even though it was strafing friendlies. Yeah, not much to say. A lot of vehicles died because they either were in the open or pushed too close. But I mean, if you died, it doesn't mean that you did something bad. Like soldiers die, yeah. No, that's pretty much it. There was all kinds of enemies. You faced police, national guard, actual army. There were some civilians. You killed most of them. Oof.
Oops.
So that doesn't matter that much because nobody knows anyway. Nobody escaped from the first airfield, pretty much. It was supposed to be also friendly insurgents and enemy insurgents, but friendly insurgents I could not spawn. It just gave me insufficient resources, so you had to do all of this yourself. Oh well. One thing about this up was not realized, since it would be Chidaki who's helping you in the second town you assaulted, but I guess they don't now. And that's it. Going top to bottom, ground command.
Okay, so my thought was that we were supposed to take all of the towns. I missed that we only had to take one of them and just hold it.
Oh no, you had to take all of them, but when the op time ends, I just you don't have enough time to capture the second one, so you just send the wave at the first one, but you decided to just leave it, even though you were under fire.
Oh yeah, well, we were trying to leave earlier, but then the QRF showed up, or the second QRF or something. And then we just went, fuck it, we're just gonna leave for the second one. Otherwise this is gonna go forever. So yeah, the airfield takedown went how it went. We were not able to use our air assets. Mostly the enemy had Iglis Stingers, or Iglis only, and ZSUs. Lost a couple of helis to miscommunication. I think the push from the south went quite well. I'm not sure what happened in the choke point with Bravo and Charlie's, or the BMP2 went in there. Don't know what really happened over there.
Okay.
Yep. But yeah, mostly just assets were broken. We're not able to utilize much of anything after the airfield takedown. The BMP and BTR did well in the first objective and the T90 later. But yeah, nothing else really.
Then, Alpha?
Yeah, ground kept sending vehicles away from the infantry, rather than having the infantry be supported by the vehicles. Use a tank as a recon asset, which was yikes.
Not really a recon, they just said that there was nothing over there. So I'll take that as
well,
recon.
they weren't with infantry a lot of the time. They were just like hanging back from infantry, so they weren't on the infantry to support them, which is basically why Bravo and Charlie got dicked over, because there was no communication identifying where friendly vehicles were and where hostile vehicles were. So vehicles were flanked easily.
Lance disconnected from your
and
channel.
as a result, Bravo and Charlie got the BMP roll right up on top of him, tank roll up on top of him, and then at the end, the BMP and the tank rolled on the MSR, thinking it was clear because we'd done recon, quote unquote, and there was the issue there, which lit us the fuck up. And then obviously we had that fiasco at the end. I don't understand why we didn't have air supremacy. I know you said one pilot, but if you want us to do cap and also do ground support, then can you try and multi-roll if there's only one guy? Throughout to the time, you didn't seem to be finding much. You were mainly finding Su-25s and the occasional MiG, from what we gathered. So having all this support on paper doesn't equate to support in game. So we just like, well, we need this can. Oh, we can't. That support's not available. It's like, oh, like, fair enough. The BMP did well when we were pushing on the tree line, and probably a couple other times, but for what we had, we seemed to struggle really hard with what was going off there. I don't know whether it was down to defects in the planning, if it was down to defects in the people who were, well, I say defects, a lack of ability in the people crewing those assets. It's kind of like, oh, Guess we'll die. Yeah, we can hear you, Bravo. We know you want us to send the medic over to you, but we can't send the medic when there's a BMP and a T-72 rolling around everywhere. So it's like, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to fuck off for the time being. And then we've got an RPG-7, which quite easy could deal with half the assets, and it was dealing with half the assets, but it seems to be underused by squads on a squad level, from what we noticed. So I'm sorry, but go back to AT training. Like, you have the tools, and we're supposed to be able to fight the thing with limited support, which is pretty much what we end up doing, and that's why we survived so long. Well, Alpha did. So try and look back at what went wrong. Other than that, communication seems to be mostly alright. Right. No else for me.
For Bravo, the airfield assault went good after I changed our
Lucky
infill
disconnected
route.
from your
Rather than have
channel.
us walk over the open field, I had us push through the valley.
Pumpkin Black left your
If
channel.
you are, even if you're not dedicated AT, if you're going to take an RPG, please take AT with it, not just thermal barracks. Our dedicated AT, I believe, disconnected when we were assaulting the airfield, so we had nothing to actually reach out and touch some of those heavy armor assets that were pushing us.
Could have re-kitted somebody at an arsenal at the airfield after the first AO. It helped in the end scenario.
Kalen joined your channel.
I'm sorry for interrupting you.
Yeah, at the when we hit that arsenal, I told the other guy who took AT to make sure he takes AT, and I believe he did. Getting fucked at the town objective, we had so many assets there, and we had enemy infantry just end up walking up into a compound that we literally were all standing near, and shit like that shouldn't happen. We need better security when we've taken a position. There was a lot of air assets. I saw a whole bunch of them, and we got fucked by a couple of them. For the most part, my squad did good. We were down to 5 people by the end. I guess the entirety of my red team wasn't enjoying the op, so they just left. Or they just ran out of time. Other than that, everything was fun and chaotic. That's it for Bravo.
Charlie had fun. We started off with pretty much a 6-man, and then teacher had teacher problems. His Wi-Fi wasn't working properly, so we lost our MG early on. Didn't have any dedicated AT for the first assault on the airfield, so that kind of screwed us when we encountered that T-72 on the hill, or down the hill, sorry. First mass-cas was due to a misunderstanding of my part, because I thought the friendly Su-25 was in the air. It was not. That resulted in us getting rocket striked. So, and we lost 3 people in our squad. After that, we moved down to the airfield and supported the other squads when we got there. And when we got there, I managed. My guys did the reasonable thing, and 2 of my guys packed some heavy AT, which was nice. Didn't need to tell them that; they just did it on their own, which is very nice. First town, we kind of made our own route since ground kind of didn't make our route, so we went for the most southern point. When we got there, or when we got to the dismount point, I got schwacked by a BMP2. After I got up, we started moving to the place. I then got hit by Artie, got down again. Once I got back up again, started moving to the southern compound. Once we all got there, we started engaging, and then half the squad was down again. That was interesting. So we could have used a little bit more radical, if I'm being totally honest. But that's probably because we all kept dying all the time. Anyway, after we cleared the first town, we moved out with ground. Started running from enemy coming into town. Second town, I guess we went to help the other squads to help them get back up on their feet. So we set up on the side. We set up on the southwestern side of the hill so we could kill most of the infantry that was in the open, and it seemed to work quite well. Although we needed to set up those sand barriers a little bit quicker, but otherwise we're fine. From there, we just pushed into town and found it empty, and then index. Last thing I'll say is, if you tell somebody to listen to a brief and you can't even listen to yourself or him announce the brief, don't tell anybody else to re-kit, especially when it's a pilot slot. That's all from Charlie.
Air, so JTAC.
Our assets did well for what they were called in. We were very limited by the ZUs, the Iglas, and BMPs because they can swag the air assets quite fast. Didn't really pay attention to cap. One times it was up, one times it was not. Usually it did its job, but sadly he got shot down, which is understandable. No, only Iglas at the airfield. My playstyle is quite conservative with air assets, so didn't use it to its full potential. Sadly, the pylon changing didn't work, so it limited as well. Yeah, don't really got stuff. Alright, oh yeah, one thing, sorry for the close airstrike for Charlie. That was not a RT strike, but a rocket strike.
Oh, it was friendly?
Yes, it saved your ass, because there was a full squad in front of you.
Oh. Thank you, and no thank you.
Down the hill. But air...
So she go ahead.
Apparently, enemy planes have magically fast missiles. That's not nice. Other than that, try to keep the skies clear, so I wasn't immediately going for everything I saw. Also, sorry for the first fuck up. I literally disconnected as I was diving on it. Other than that, Holly.
Started out, I was gonna be doing the transport and all that kind of stuff with Skelly dealing with circles. Skelly was going to be doing a large percentage of the cast work. We wanted to do 2 fixed wings or whatever, but didn't end up doing that. So I transitioned from the MI8 with the rocket pods after
The most
dropping
important
off
stuff
friendly
is done
troops.
in the debrief, so
Got
let's
into the
stop it.
SU-25.
Because
Dealt with the
then
really
all of
wonky
this
gliding
will
SU-25 on the